welcome back to another episode of Savage Mountain Man.
Hi all, welcome back to the channel. This one's a little bit different today. So we attempt a family bike ride down the cycle route de l'Estuaire, and through this route what I did was I recce'd it the day before and then took the family the next day. So there are 3 generations of us. So there's the grandparents, me and the wife and the kids. So grandparents are on e-bikes, my wife is towing the youngest on a tag-along, and then the second one is cycling on his little mountain bike. So a little bit different. Recce'd the route to check that everybody would be happy with it and made a few little adjustments, but hopefully you enjoy it. The footage is from a combination of both days, and if you like it or if you find it useful or enjoyable, please give it a like and hit the subscribe button. So there was a couple of reasons to recce the route. Firstly, to check that it was all cyclable, because we had a big range of abilities to cycle the route, and the second was just to check that we could follow the route. So as you can see from this first clip, some sections were pretty sandy, so we did cut out just a very early section when I did it with the family, just to make the cycling easier going. The beauty of this route is because it zigzags across the D2, the road, for quite a while, you can cut out or insert various sections that you want, so it's a very useful route from that point of view. The main reason to recce it was so we could follow the route with the whole family. We were looking for the signs that you can see in the bottom right hand side of the screen. These were actually pretty difficult to see and sometimes they were missing. So it was a good idea that I recce'd it first, and then I could save the GPX file for us to follow as a family. And we found that worked really well. Hi all, so today we're going to do the estuary route. We've just set off, we're just sheltering from the rain for a couple of minutes, and then we'll head off again. It's not very well signposted, especially in this direction, so we've already made a couple of wrong turns, but we'll crack on, and I'll put the corrected route in the description below, so if you ever want to follow it, you'll have the GPX files. I did this route on my gravel bike, which was ideal really for the terrain. Most of it was pretty quick. There was a mixture of tarmac, tracks through the vineyards, and then a few grass tracks that were near the estuary, but absolutely ideal for the route. The rest of the family all had different bikes, nobody particularly struggled, so it would suit really anything apart from probably an out and out road bike. Timing wise, when I did the route by myself and including some of the trickier overgrown and sandy parts, it took me around 2 hours. When I did it again with the family, taking it easy and with the shorter route, it took about 3 hours. So if you allow yourself between sort of 2 and 3.5 hours, you should account for nearly every level of cyclist. In various places along the route you come out to the water's edge where you can just relax for a little bit. There's usually some chairs, and you see things like these fishing stations all the way along the river or along the estuary, so it's quite a nice place where you can do a section, then stop, have a look round and then keep going again. So yeah, and something to keep the kids interested as you go through the cycle ride. This is the ferry terminal from La Marque to Blaye. We took this ferry a couple of days later, again on our bikes, to explore the other side of the estuary, and again that was very worthwhile doing. The route we did was about 20 kilometres, 22 kilometres, so by the time we reached the end it was enough for the kids. Luckily where it finishes there's a little village where you could stop, have something to eat. There's a little shop there if you wanted to buy drinks and an ice cream. From there I cycled back to the start to pick up the car. It's worth mentioning that the route back along the road is pretty quick. It's quite a major road, so it was 15 kilometres for us to where we'd left the car, and it didn't take very long at all, sort of 30 minutes and we were back. If you found this enjoyable, please like and subscribe. Until next time, catch you later.